Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do this very calm version of the smoky eye. Um, I'll be showing you all the steps that I take and then the products that I use, how to achieve this look. So I hope you all keep on watching and I really hope you enjoy. Thanks! Okay, so what I'm starting out with right here is L'Oreal's new True Match Super Blendable Makeup. And I have mine in a buff beige, which is in 4. And I really like this foundation because it is an SPF of 17. And I'm using just a round sponge. You could use whatever you want. You could use like a blending brush or any type of, I guess, liquid foundation appliance that you want to use. So what I'm kind of doing with this foundation is I'm just trying to, blend my skin in. I have like rosacea and it's really hard to find a makeup that will cover it, and this one I found works pretty well, but it can be a little heavy sometimes, but it definitely is working. Okay, so now that I've got my foundation pretty well blended within my skin, I like to put on like a top powder, and I usually like it to be a little bit lighter than what my foundation is. So what I'm using is Bare Minerals. My foundation color is fairly light, and I'm just using it with a brush that I already have. I'm applying it with that brush. So most of y'all know how to use this already. It's the swirl, tap, and buff. And you just do it in a circular motion on your face. And I really found that I like Bare Minerals, but it doesn't have that full coverage that they all say it does. Those commercials make it seem so great, but it's not what it's all panned out to be. But it definitely it covers most of my blemishes that I have. And right now I don't know why, but I broke out, and I'm not really sure because I naturally have just like flawless skin, so it's kind of weird for me, so I'm trying to hide it as well as I can. So you just keep on blending with that, your Bare Minerals. And then now that I'm done, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And this can be done with any eyelash curler. It doesn't really matter what kind you have. It could be a plastic kind, or it could just be a drugstore kind. It doesn't have to be a name brand or anything like that. Okay, so after you get your eyelashes all curled, I'm using this Artura. It is an eyeliner from Brazil that I got from one of my best friends. She gave it to me just because, I really enjoyed it. It's a very nice eyeliner. It goes on really smoothly, really easily, and it gives you that really nice coverage. I mean, it doesn't really miss anything. I got this one in Preto, which I'm pretty sure is black, but I could be wrong. So once you get your eyeliner on, you just want to make sure you have it right on your waterline, and I like to go a little bit like under, but not like full on black. But because this is a smoky eye, I chose to use a black. Okay, so now what I'm using is my Bare Minerals two-sided brush. That came in a packet, or like a little box that came with these two colors to make your smoky eye. The first one I'm using is my favorite Bare Minerals eyeshadow that I have. It's called Celestine. It's a very it's a really light tan, but it has a lot of shimmer to it. I really like it. It's almost an off tan. I don't know if there's such a thing, but it's pretty. It's really pretty. Okay, so the next step in your smoky eye is to use the Skyline, which is a really dark matte black, and use the small side of the brush right there. I just dropped a bunch of it onto my Mac, which is probably not good for it. Okay, so what you do is you take your small end of the brush and you apply it just to like the corners of your eye. And it's okay if there's some harsh edges because later on we'll smooth those out with the bigger side of the brush. So, you just want to put it in the corner and a little bit up towards the top of your eye, more towards like where your eyebrows are. But, you get the general idea of what I'm doing, and then you do it to the other side. It doesn't have to be really, really thick or dark because this is a very matte black, so it really shows up dark. So and a lot is not really needed. Okay, so now that you have your skyline, your matte black applied to your eyes, I guarantee there will be fallout, but that's easily removed with, the same brush you applied your Bare Minerals foundation. So next what you're going to do is you're going to really smooth those edges with the bigger side of the brush because you don't want any harsh lines. And like I said, it's okay to have it at the first, but when you smooth it out, they'll go away for sure. Okay, so now you have your edges all smoothed out, and like I said, the fallout is easily removed with the same brush that you put on your foundation with. And it doesn't smudge at all. That's what I really like about Bare Minerals, is it doesn't smudge. And, it's easily removed. So I really like that about Bare Minerals eyeshadow. Okay, so next what you're going to do is you're going to apply your blush. And I like to apply my blush right after I remove the fallout because if you apply it before, you're going to remove some of it when you wipe off your fallout from your eyeshadow. So I apply it right after I remove the fallout. And you don't want to put it up any higher than like the apples of your cheeks, right on your cheekbones, because if you go too high it can make you look like really kiddish, and that's definitely not like what you're going for with a smoky eye, because a smoky eye is something very womanly. It's very grown up kind of eyeshadow. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to apply some more Celestine to your brow bone. And the reason I do this after I put on blush is because you don't really have to remove this fallout because it's basically a sparkle, so it just adds to your blush. Okay, so next what you're going to do is apply your mascara. And I'm using L'Oreal Paris's Double Extend Beauty Tube Mascara. It's a two-step process, so like the first step is it's the white tube. And it's supposed to be like a vitamin, but it also extends your lashes a lot. Okay, ready to go. I'm kidding. Okay, so then you put on step 2, which is your black mascara. And that basically like forms a tube over the white. So it's pretty much like you're putting on false lashes, but without the glue. It's really nice. I love this product a lot. It's kind of expensive, but I think it's around like $9. But that's not so bad considering that it has lasted me almost like 3 months. I think I've had it for at least 3 months and I still have a lot left. Okay, so now you're going to repeat that process to your other eye, which is, pretty much what I just explained to you. It's the same thing. Alright, so then lastly, to complete your look, I am using the Soft Lips Pearl chapstick, and then I'm going to use my KMS California Soul Perfection lip gloss right on top of it.